Yeah, okay, better.
So, Jaya, Mohinder will join is for Yali nomination.
Yes, ma'am, I informed them, and suddenly they join in another call.
But they should represent someone else at least, right?
Yes, I will check that. Ma'am.
Yeah, but we have juries also joined from other centers. Okay, hi Saranya, hi Shrikant, hi Mohinder. Good evening.
Hi.
Hi, Stu. Hi, all.
Hi Saranya.
Hi, Shrika.
Yeah. Jaya, can you check with Indrani please? Because we want Indrani or Veena to be here.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah. In just for one more minute, then we'll start it like. So Lakshmi, you will present it or shall I present it if your award is ready? Like,
Yeah, I think you can present it, Shrika. I can just walk you through.
okay. So you said you have few more photos, right? That's why I asked. Okay. You're there.
No, it's the same. It is attached in the portal as well.
Okay. But I don't see the photo in the portal, Lakshmi.
Can we scroll down, Shrika? Because I attached an image, precision image. Okay. You want me to share my screen then?
Yes, you can.
Okay, because I had just have the attached image, whatever I have attached there.
Okay. Okay. So then we'll start we'll start with QN Cloud team. So QN Cloud has nominated for Samsaptaka. So Lakshmi, over to you, Lakshmi. You can just say your process name and move forward from here.
Yeah. Hi all. So representing for Fora. So very happy to share some of the recognitions that we have got it from the. Able to see my screen?
Saranya, can you go mute, please, if you don't mind? Yeah.
Yeah. Is everyone able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, very happy to represent for Fora. So here are some of the recognitions that we have received from the client. So generally for every week call, we used to get a lot of appreciations from the client, and here are some of the appreciations that are mentioned. So as you can see, like she has mentioned as productive week and like sitting on a rocket ships. Like these are all just some of the comments, but we feel happy that when she say as a productive week, which shows our team's dedication and teamwork, and like how we are testing in the customer focused mindset, and this is one of the appreciation like that was like we felt as a team, we felt very happy. And so this was other feedback that we got during the client appreciation, sorry, during the regular client calls, where she said that like as usual, we are doing a very good work. So this is one of the other appreciation that shows a team collaboration. As a team, we are working on, and we are like we are rocking. And these two are some of the features that have gone in the March month. So it shows a like timely delivery, that like how as a team we worked, and we like this particular features are gone for live. So these are the some of the features that gone in March month. And coming to this, this is also one of the like appreciation from our client for our holistic thinking. So it's not our daily regular task. Apart from that regular task, that we have also focused on holistic thinking. Like this shows that even beyond the task assigned, our team is working on, and like we have been raising so many queries that our like that our client is taking that queries to product team. So we feel very happy that it is just not the task that we are doing, a regular task that we are doing. So even beyond the whatever task is assigned, our team is focusing on, and like working. And also I like to say that our team is also working on automation related things. So like every day we used to catch the bugs very early and then fix it. So the automation is also one of the added point for our team, and the client generally appreciates our work. So these are some of the appreciation. And overall for the March month, like we have an account growth also in our team. So I feel really happy because it shows the customer confidence in us. So these are the things that I would like to present for Fora. Any questions?
Okay, anybody want to ask anything to her? Any question from Mohinder, Yash, Saranya? Okay, fine, Lakshmi. So no questions. What is the strength, Lakshmi, of your team?
7 members, including me.
Okay, how long they are there in the same process?
They have been like for the more than 1 year. Some are 2 years and some are 1 year. And me, I like 8 months.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, from overall, the thing that for the past 4 to 5 months, we have 3 members newly joined in our project, Sri Lanka. I think that is one of the best thing for account growth.
Okay, fine. Thanks. Any specific question to her once again, to Lakshmi? Okay, so we'll move on to Ilango. Hi, Ilango.
Yeah, hi.
Okay, so you're a HDFC, right? HDFC.
Yeah, yes.
I'm presenting the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shall I start?
Yes, Ilango, yes.
Okay, thank you. So I have nominated HTTP Scrutiny TN Palayam Center for the Samsung Pragas Award for the month of March. Because we are completing the year end in the March month. So all the users worked in minimum 12 hours in a daily basis, and also we supported the holidays and Sundays. We have a client visit also for R&R distribution. Client also encouraged our team, and they gave a certificates to us. So actually, every time we are receiving only gift items from the client end, but this time we are getting the certificate from the HDFC Life. Their AVP and SVP signed, and we are receiving the certificate. Also, we received many appreciation mails from the client end for productivity as well as the quality. So every time we have a drawback in quality part. So always we are completing the TAT and achieving the productivity, efficiency, all those things we are met in every month. But every month we are lagging the quality part. But in the March month, we received the best appreciation from the client end for quality. So we don't have received any escalation from the client end. Also, they sent the mail for appreciation for the quality. So we received 0 errors in the critical part. And main thing, there is no absenteeism. We have less than 2%. Actually, our percentage is 5. Minimum percentage is 5, but we have less than 2% of absenteeism, and there is no attrition in the March month. And main thing, there is no escalation from the client end as well as productivity, quality, TAT methods. There is no escalation. Also, I have created 3A tools for the team's productivity and quality parts. So those tools are efficiently working, and because of the tool, we received many errors in the critical parameters in the NEF part also. Actually, previous months comparing to January and February, we received at least minimum 22 of 30 errors in the critical part. But in the month of March, we received 0 errors in the critical parameter like NEFT. So because of these things, I have nominated my team for the Samsung Pragas Award. Thank you.
Thanks, Zilango. So, any question to him?
I have a question. So these are the whatever certificate or reward you are telling that the additional work on the year-end task you are saying.
Yeah,
Received on
yes.
that. Okay.
You not received the quality report from client end?
No, but March final quality report we are not received, but in the critical parameters we didn't receive any errors, and client also shared the mail for appreciation.
Okay. What is the quality met actually? Internally you measured anything or external?
Yeah, actually our internal quality percentage 98.5 in the month of March.
Okay.
The
External?
client external still not confirmed, but our quality target is 98. We crossed more than that in the internal, but
Internal okay, but external we need to
external still yeah, I agree to your point, but external still we didn't receive the confirmation from the client end, but we get a mail. So you know that every month we are receiving errors or escalation from the client end for the quality part.
Okay, when we receiving the quality report from client end for March?
For March, maybe end of the April or next month.
Okay.
So still in the validation.
Okay, Ilango, so what was your last month quality that you have received at the time? What was your external quality?
So external quality in every month we are receiving 97 or 96. But this month only we crossed the 98.
No, you said like external. You said internal, right?
External also. internal, external March month we are still not received.
Correct. Okay. No. I'm asking what is the
So, but
February month?
still now, February 97.5 in the external quality, 97.5.
Okay. So, but you have not received this quality score for
Yeah, external still we
March.
not received, but we are expecting on the month of March maybe it crossed 98. So actually our internal is 98.5. So comparing to the internal, we received the same number of errors from the client end. So in that part, so slightly we will cross 98.
Yes, Silango, but one of the criteria is our target is one of the thing is the quality as well, right? So if not received any report client, then how we can consider this nomination?
No, we received the client errors, but still not confirmed it. But
Correct, the errors you received, that is we were telling critical fields actually, correct?
yeah,
But we require mandatory for the quality, right?
okay.
Plus, what is the target we are setting? So including all the parameters, whatever in target, production, actually quality, and also your attendance. This will be the, we are fixing the target, right?
Yes,
One
right.
of the criteria we don't know status, how we can consider this nomination.
No, it's only quality part only not confirmed. But apart from this, all those things are met, right?
But that is the major criteria, right? Quality is the major criteria. But how we can, without reports, how we can consider this quality? How can consider this nomination actually? This is our point, Ilang, actually, because one of the criteria is the quality, but we don't know status how we can consider this nomination.
No, I clearly mentioning that we have we received the error report from the client end, but still not confirmed the quality. Yeah, final percentage only still not confirmed.
Correct, but Samsaptaka, if whenever team are nominating Samsaptaka, that entire criteria will be achieved, then only that nomination will be considering and eligible. Okay. One of the criteria report is not received, status is still pending. So how we can consider this nomination? That is my point.
Yeah, accepted your point. If we received if may get below 98% of quality, then why clients sharing the appreciation mail to us? So we have that kind of evidence, right?
No appreciations mail. So every year and we are receiving HDFC process
no,
appreciation.
yeah, they are sharing the appreciation, right? To your point is right, but they are sharing only for productivity. But this time only we are getting for the quality.
But we required a report along status. We required status actually.
Okay.
What is your achieved in target? You met target, so we can consider this nomination. If not met, we can, how we can consider this nomination? Because in all process, who are nominating the Samsaptaka, one of the criteria is the quality is the whenever they are achieving the entire thing, so they are nominating the Samsaptaka, right? They are not achieving the one of the any one criteria, they are not submitting the nominations for whatever process we are receiving the nominations. Yeah, Yashashvi.
No, I just wanted to go through that appreciation mail what Alongo was mentioning. The client has appreciated mainly for quality. So can we go through that mail once?
Yes, hello. Proceed.
So is it mainly focused on quality itself?
Yeah. Shall I present my screen?
Yes, hello.
Yeah.
Because the last mail, what was shown in the nominations, I think it's not mentioned as quality anywhere. It was just an appreciation.
So I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, Ilango, yes.
Once again. Yeah. So these are the mail on the February. So we received the same in the March month also.
So where is the March email?
Yeah. Once again. So just give me a few minutes. I will share it. Hello.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just few minutes. I will share it.
Yeah,
Sure.
Srilekha, only 2 nomination, right? Samsaptaka.
Yes, only 2.
You can go with Yali now.
Yeah. So do we have to wait till Nilambo, like, or shall we go for voting then?
No, we can complete Yali after that. Whenever Ilamgo show the email, so we can start voting.
Okay. So Mohinder is here. I'm Mohinder.
Okay, hi.
So shall I present it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Continuously, we are receiving Kollu Yali nominations.
No, this is not for Kulu. This is for Kapu. The mistake HR team has mentioned. I nominated, so they mentioned as Kulu. It is for
Oh,
Kapu.
Okay,
It's not for Kulu. Sorry for the mistake.
Yeah, Mohinder, please.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so as you can see here, so we're working on Vadvani project, transcription project. We started in the month of Feb last, right? And March month, we had a target to achieve almost 600 hours. That was our March target. And as you can see here, we were just touching almost 250 hours by March 24th. We were just touching 250 hours, right? We had another 280 hours plus to achieve. And the reason why we could not achieve the number till 25th of March is because the work was so tiring. The segmentation, there is something called a segmentation in this project, where generally in transcription project, segmentation means a sentence will become a segment. But here in this particular project, it is word level segmentation. And it is not just word level, it is macro level, micro level, millisecond segmentation. So for example, if there is a 1 minute file, a segmentation itself would take at least 25 minutes to 30 minutes, only the segmentation. And then we will transcribe and label. So this process was very tiring, and literally that was pushing the effort down. We thought even if we do it manually, we will be able to achieve that 600. But when it came to almost 24th or 25th, we were just short of almost 300 hours. That is when we had our analytic team, that is Rupa. She headed this, plus we had Shraddha, and then we had Nisha Narayanan, who's part of the analytic team. She's a techie there. So Rupa had consultant couple of vendors, right, who can solve our problem, right? How can we solve this problem and bring in automation where that automation will help us to achieve the numbers? So Rupa took the initiative. It is an external automation team that we connected. So she contacted the team, then we did the testing end to end, and then we implemented, right? So once that automation tool was implemented, as you can see in your screen, we had achieved that numbers, remaining numbers within 5 days. So whatever numbers that client wanted, we achieved it. So this is what drastically happened. So what we achieved in 25 days, after automation, we achieved almost a similar number in the rest of the days of that particular month. So automation, once it came in, what automation did was, it did the first level transcription. The automation tool did the first level transcription. It segmented, it also transcribed. So now our team was only doing the QA. So only we were doing the QA for every batch, and we were submitting to clients, right, directly. So that automation tool is what made the huge difference. If that automation idea didn't run up, and we didn't bring this automation here, definitely it wouldn't have been possible. And manually, it is not possible at all with the headcount that we had available. If manually we had to do this, this hours in 1 month, we had to have almost 400 people, which is not practically and financially feasible for this project. So with the headcount that we had in-house in Kapu, with this automation in place, it made a remarkable difference in our delivery setup. So in-house team was just, Yash handled the in-house team. So they were just smashing 2 batches every day. Before automation, we were delivering client 1 batch in 4 days. After automation, we were delivering 2 batches 1 day. The day 1 batch, night 1 batch. That is the speed at which we were delivering the batches to client. And the other important part of this automation is not just about delivering the numbers to client. We had a cost for this project, right? So after automation, the cost for this project that we were paying to vendors, it came down from almost 50%. We brought the cost to almost 30%. So vendors, whatever we paid for this particular project, we were almost paying 45% of the cost to the vendors. After automation, that 45% of cost that we're paying to vendors, it came down to almost 30%. So it also, in this automation, did 2 things. One, it improved the speed, efficiency, and ensured that we could meet target. Second, it also reduced the cost for Desi Group. So now the cost has gone down. See, the project cost has almost gone down by 30%. So these are the 2 big things, that this automation, through this automation that we worked on, we could achieve. And right now, this automation in place and whatever projects we are getting now for that particular project, we are running the first level automation from our end and then uploading the batches into the analytic tool. So Rupa took the initiative. She is the one who went behind this automation team, explained them, the Shraddha explained the end-to-end, what is required, what is the QA, and the SOP of the project. And then we had Nisha Narayanan, who was the day and night uploading the files, because she is the one who was running the scripts and uploading into analytic tool. So they worked as a team, and that teamwork out of the box, thinking of consulting an external vendor, getting the automation done, implementing it at the floor level, it made a remarkable difference. So that is the main reason why the analytic team was nominated for YALI Award for the month of March 2026. Everything is there right in the screen. The impact also there. So kindly go through it. Any questions, please to ask.
Great, Mohinder. Great to hear the way you have, the work they have done, you explained it very well. So that's what we wanted, why they are nominated, what is the impact they made it. Thanks for doing it. So any question to Mohinder? Or any appreciation also is there. You can comment, not only the question. If you want to say something, you can comment on that. Yeah. Srikanth, Saranya, Ilango, anybody. We have Mani and Mahesh also, I think. No? Okay, great work, Mohinder.
Basically, see here,
Mohinder, when the tool was actually, automation tool built actually, when?
It was built in the last 1 week of it. We started talking to them by 20th of March. And within 5 days, everything was in place. So we had a lot of talking. I didn't interfere. It was completely Rupalata, Shraddha, and Nisha Narayanan who drove everything. The idea came, we thought we will give it a try, and then it was successful, and then we just went with it. Yeah.
If not created this tool, actually, this application, how many manpower required for this project?
If this application was not there, definitely we should have added another 120 people.
How many days?
Another in-house, we had 120 plus 120.
240.
Yeah, but we can't afford to have so many people for a short projects, right? Because all these Disha projects are for a short timeline. It is not permanently. It's like HDFC, for the entire year, HDFC will run. But in T-Shop, most of the projects are 2 months, 3 months old. For 2-3 months old projects and all, we can't hire people full-time basis, involve them. So mostly we work with vendors and also in-house. But for this project, we had in-house team completely working. But for the in-house team to push the number which client expected, only through this method it was possible.
Okay. If, for example, we are run the script, right? Outcome. What
The
is
files, the tool was giving were almost 70 to 75% quality. Each file.
25% we need.
Yeah, we had to work only on 25%. Yeah, 25% effort was required. Remaining, the tool itself was doing the segmentation, transcript. English transcript it was able to do. Hindi it was not able to do. So Hindi work, segmentation, correction, and then labeling was manually done by the annotators, by the team.
Just to add to what Mohinder said, Indrani, previously in the manual process, it was like there was a transcription team, then whatever was transcribed was undergoing 100% QC, then SQC. So after implementation of this tool, the output numbers, the time taken reduced, and it was only 2 layers, QC and SQC, that's it.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, Shishvi, congratulations for you and team.
Actually, this is for the audio segmentation, right? This completely.
Manikanda, we couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm audible now.
It's better.
Yeah, sorry for that. So this is basically completely for audio segmentation, right, Nikita? Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. Audio segmentation, yes. Word level segmentation. Yeah.
It's then it's a great thing. Even I was working in part of this audio segmentation and I previous organization. So I could able to imagine. So what was the what all you guys have been able to do and converse to you and your team.
Yeah. Thank you, Manik. Manikanda, you're from which project?
Uber right now. I'm occupied with Uber.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Then Ilango is ready to present his mail, which he received from client.
Yeah.
Ilango, would you like to present?
Yes. So this is the mail we received in the March month.
Yeah, but Telengu, here it is not mentioning about the entire March month. It is just about one particular.
No, it's a daily basis. It's the fifth date, and so this is the 4th date. So we received mostly weekly or 2 weeks once.
Right. So both of these mails were like 2 days, right, in the entire March.
Yes.
So what we are considering is the entire March quality.
Yeah. I got your point, but still we didn't receive the confirmation from the client end for the entire March quality.
No, I think as Indrani mentioned, highlighted, that is something required. Even a statement from the client where they would have mentioned like the March error-free number was good or the quality was excellent, something would also have been considered. But this, I think, is just a daily thing what they have shared. Correct me if I'm wrong, Indrani.
Yes, we required actually entire month actually. That is the
exactly.
That is the target, right?
Right. That's it, Srilekha, from my side.
That's we are receiving the entire. They are achieving the target, the production, the attendance part. So then only they are nominating the nominations. So without one thing we not received, so how we will consider? That is the question here.
But to be frank, I can understand what Ilango is trying to say, because generally in HDFC project, the March month quality will be published only in the month of April. So maybe the client has not yet published the external score. So it is unfortunate that Ilango doesn't have the external quality score, but external quality score, they publish it in the next month. So that is how it is in HDFC. Generally, HDFC, they don't publish the score within a couple of days. They take time to publish the external quality scores. And that is why I think they have taken time. So what Ilango is trying to say, we can understand. But the project itself is like that. The client will take time to publish the scores for the month of March 2026 because the volume is so high here and so much of cases they have processed. So obviously the client would take some time to publish the external quality score.
Can we do one more thing? Like, can we look at in that case, Mohinder, can we look at the past 2 month or 3 month average?
Yeah, Ilango, if you have the past couple of months external quality score.
And what is the target, Ilango?
Yeah, 98.
98. Okay, so we can just can we just look at the average of the last 2-3 months?
Yeah, last 2-3 months we have a 97.5.
Okay, that's below average.
Yes.
I mean below the target number of 98.
Yeah. So why I comparing to the previous months? Because previous months we just processed 50 to 60,000 numbers, but in the March month we crossed 1 lakh numbers. So absolutely our quality percentage is high comparing to the previous.
But that can also be the other way around, right? Since the numbers have gone up, the possibility of errors could also go up, right?
I just want to add on point. You just think, so in the February month we processed 50,000 numbers. In that 50,000 we received 200 numbers, and the percentage is 97.5. So in the March month we processed 1,10,000 numbers. We received same 260 errors in the March month. So absolutely the quality percentage is high compared to the February month, right?
Yeah, looking at that number, yes, what you're saying is right.
Yeah. So
I'm not sure. Can
final
we
quality
go with that
percentage,
calculation?
client will compare in the month of April last week. So that is the issue.
Fine.
So you are saying that you already received the error report.
Yeah, errors we received, but still the quality percentage is still client not confirmed because we have some no errors cases. So we have to discuss with the
generally
client.
what happens if you compare February, what is the error report and what is the quality report then?
Yeah, so in the February we received 220 errors. The quality percentage is 7.5, right? And we processed this 60,000 numbers.
Okay.
And in the March month we processed 1,10,000 numbers and we received 260 errors.
No, you received already report.
Yeah, we received error report only we received, but quality percentage still not confirmed.
So you were saying particular critical field errors you received, right? Now.
No, overall errors we received.
If you calculate that, what is the...
Ilango has got the errors that was committed in the month of March 2026. That report he has. So it is based on that errors only the client will publish the external quality score. So Ilango has, I think, replied to the mail saying we are accepting so many, we are not accepting so many. And he is waiting for the client to finally confirm the quality score. So that is what I understand from what Ilango is saying. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ilango.
Yeah, yes, correct.
Okay, Shileka, we will go with vote actually. So after that, we can check with Veena. So what is this record session we can send to Veena. So Veena will finalize
No, see, Indrani, if for HDFC, if this is the rule that we are going to follow, HDFC can never be nominated. HDFC can be nominated. For example, if they are going to get the score for March in April, then unfortunately they can't, if the quality is about 98%, they can't go back and again nominate HDFC for March because obviously then they'll have to nominate for April. So they are in a tricky situation. They can never nominate HDFC team unless they get the external report, external quality score on within the same month, right? So HDFC is, they are in a tricky, now they can never nominate the team. unless the client gives the score by end of the month or at least before first week of the next month. But unfortunately, there it doesn't happen like that. So definitely, you need to have a discussion on this. How do we handle such clients? Like HDFC, there might be other clients also in Isha or in BPM or in any other domain or business unit. There might be projects where unfortunately the scores are not yet confirmed on time, but the effort is gone in. People have worked so hard, they have pushed the numbers, but we can't penalize the team because client is not sharing the score, right? That will be unfortunate. So definitely this is something that we need to see and find a solution.
I think we can go ahead with the voting, right, Mohinder? Because now everyone is aware. The entire panel is aware with
Now we can. Indravani is saying that the team itself is not eligible to.
No, they can nominate. That's not a problem because certain clients will share it late.
Correct.
The error report comes late. But then in such a case, we can even look at the last 3 months average and then also look at the current numbers this month. Like what he highlighted, the numbers of 60,000 has gone up to 1 lakh. And whereas he's looking at the error count, it is still the same. So saying that, if we go with that calculation, we can calculate the quality ourselves.
Yes. But
so I think that's it.
If exactly wants the proof, then it's a different game. That is why I was
receiving the questions, Mohinder. Offline, we are receiving the questions.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll go by voting. Okay, so we have 2 teams. For one is from QN Cloud, and another one is HDFC. So you can cast your vote here in the chat box. So the juries we have from Chennai team also. Chennai we have Jerin and Saranya.
Now, how do we vote?
You can just mention this team name.
That's all.
Yeah, you mentioned the team name.
Oh.
So shall I drop the team name in the chat box?
Oh, yes, please, Srilekha.
Yeah, I'll do that. So we have Saranya, Mani. Okay, I think everybody have done. Okay. Indrani, we received from everyone. Now,
Okay, Srilekha. Yes, Srilekha.
yeah, I'll take a count and the final decision will share it with Veena also. We'll announce the final report. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, team. Thank you.
Thank
Moni.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ulango. Thank you, Mani.
Thank you, Srilekha. Bye-bye.
So I'm not sure whether we can consider it.
So done what or any pending?
Sorry?
No. Call center jury members vote or pending? Anything pending?
No. Only Vidupuram is pending. Vidupuram juries did not join, but we had 6 juries. No.
Okay.
So if they are not joined, I pinned them also. Maybe they had a client call or what, I'm not sure. I reminded them also. Yeah. Okay. So maybe like your decision, Veena decision will take it as a final. Even your vote count is not added in this, right? So I'll just add the recorded one and I'll mail it. Then we'll take a final decision.
Okay, Srilekha.
Rani, thanks Saranya. Thanks Jaya for joining DC Live. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Shri. Thanks.